So good morning, Rose Red Homestead, and today we are going to talk about breakfast, a healthy breakfast of avocado toast. So why would we be talking about this in the first place? Holding a full-time job for so many years, as both Jim and I did, it is really difficult to have totally nutritious meals the way we would like to. We always did the very best that we could, and we did pretty well. But I was determined for the last number of years that when I finally retired, I was going to really focus in on having really nutritious breakfasts. I wanted complex carbs, high protein, good fats, and overall really good nutrition. Avocado toast is really trendy right now and has been for actually 3 or 4 years. And you can get avocado toast in restaurants for upwards $10 and more. And so I love avocados. Jim really likes avocados as well. And so I decided to look into avocado toast as a nutritious breakfast. Now, it's extraordinarily variable. And so what we're going to show you today is just the way that we do it. So in this video, we're going to cover 3 things. We're going to cover the nutrition that is available through avocado toast. We're going to talk about food storage implications and the cost of doing a breakfast, a meal of avocado toast, and then we're going to show you how we do it. So let's get right into it with the nutrition. So I went all over the internet looking up the nutrition on avocados, and I knew that they were a healthy food, but I got some information on Healthline that I just want to read to you. Avocados provide healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all of which contribute to overall health and a reduced risk of chronic diseases like cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and some cancers. Avocados may also aid in weight management. So yay! Does that just sound like the perfect food for us? Well, we think so. And so I wanted to give you the nutrition information of avocado toast the way we do it. And the way we do it is with a poached egg on the top. So I have a nutrition table, and I'm just going to read you the nutrients, the basic ones. So with a poached egg, avocado toast is 275 calories. Well, wow, that's not very much at all, so that's good. Healthy fats is a total of 16 grams. Saturated fat is 1.5 grams, so the fats are really good there. Sodium is 150 milligrams. Carbs with the toast with the egg on the top are 31 grams. That's fairly low. There's 8 grams of fiber, and I didn't calculate the fiber from the bread, so the 8 grams is just from the avocado. Then there's 1 gram of sugar. Now, the one thing that's really important to me is protein. I am trying to get between 15 and 30 grams of protein per meal. And then what we do is we have breakfast and we wait 4 hours without eating anything, no snacking. Then we have lunch 4 hours more or more with no snacking, and then we have dinner. So the protein with an egg is 13 grams. That's a little bit low. And so with this breakfast, I might want to add something like a spoonful of cottage cheese or something that might increase the protein. And then there's 425 milligrams of potassium. So overall, this breakfast is really, really healthy. And it could be for lunch too. And as I said, we do it pretty plain. Now, here is the really interesting part. How much does our avocado breakfast cost? Well, and this is per serving. So for a piece of toast, it's going to be about 4 cents a slice, and I think I overestimated that. The avocado, I know exactly how much that is because each of us is going to have half of an avocado, and so that is 44 cents because we paid 88 cents for these avocados, and that's a pretty good price considering what avocados have been recently, so that's not bad at all. And then the egg was 37 cents, which is outrageous. Egg prices are, as we all know, through the roof right now, so I'm really glad that we have stored a lot of freeze-dried eggs and turned that into powder, but I'm using fresh eggs for this, and so it cost me 37 cents. And so per serving, this avocado toast is 85 cents. Isn't that incredible? Okay, so I wanted to show you the bread. that I'm going to use. Now, if you are regular followers of our channel, you know that I've been working a lot with ancient grains, and I have been trying to come up with a good grain, a good whole grain bread with those whole grains, and I've been focusing on einkorn. Well, einkorn is a pain in the neck to work with, I can just tell you that, and those of you that have worked with it successfully, boy, do I admire you. The dough is sticky, almost gummy. I went online and looked at a couple of online recipes for 100% einkorn bread, no other flours, just einkorn flour. And I have my own grain mill. And so I ground that flour twice through my grinder to make it very light. And still, the dough was really gummy. I used 3 different recipes, and all of them, shall we say, one went in the trash immediately after we tasted it. And then one was so-so, and one we ate part of. But I've not been real successful with 100% einkorn bread. So I decided whenever I get in a conundrum like that, I always go back to my own basic recipe. And that is exactly what I did. And so I'm having pretty good success with this, but this only has a cup of einkorn flour and a cup of hard white winter wheat flour, along with my usual King Arthur unbleached flour. And then I added a half a cup of leftover breakfast cereal. And this just turned out really, really good. I still have a couple more experiments to run with it. And then I'll be doing a video on how to make bread that is going to be very similar to this. This is the bread we are using today. And so it is going to be very high protein bread with all of the grains that are in there. So that is great. Now that brings me to our second point, which is what are the food storage implications for a meal like avocado toast? Well, as I've mentioned, we have freeze-dried avocado in our food storage, and we have lots and lots of grain, mostly red winter wheat and white winter wheat, with small amounts of these ancient grains that I've been working with. And then also things like amaranth and quinoa, small amounts of those things that I can use. And so one of the things that I hoped to do as I retired and started working on our meals was to be sure that we are rotating through our food storage. And that is exactly what we have been doing for the 2 weeks that I have been retired so far. We're doing a better job of rotating through the foods that we already have. So the next thing that we need to do is to show you how we make this avocado toast. So I'm going to get set up right here, and we'll be back in just a minute to get started on this. All right, we are all ready to go. So I have a pot of boiling water right here. It only has about 1 inch, maybe 2 inches of water in it. I have a trick to show you on how to poach an egg. I just have learned this. I saw somebody on the internet do it, and I just loved it, and I've tried it a couple of times. It works perfectly. The best, most creamiest poached eggs that I have ever had in my life, so it was really fun. So then I have our avocado ready to go over here, and the toast is in the toaster, ready for me to start that. So here is what is going to happen. As soon as this just about almost comes to a boil, we are going to drop these 2 canning rings down in the bottom of the pan. And then I'm going to break an egg into each one of them. And then it's got to be boiling. The water has to be boiling. And as soon as those eggs are down inside these rings, then I'm going to turn the heat off, put the lid on, and then we're going to time it for 5 minutes. During that 5-minute time frame, I'm going to prepare the avocado and get the toast ready to go, so that when the eggs are done, we'll take them out perfectly cooked and put right on top of the avocado toast. And so, all right, we've got almost boiling water right here. So Jim is getting the bird's eye view. So here we go. I'm going to drop 1 ring in and drop the other ring in. And then I'm going to crack the egg and drop 1 egg in right inside 1 ring. And then the other one inside the other ring. And we're going to turn it off, put the lid on, And that's it. 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, we'll come back and that'll be done. But meanwhile, I'll show you what to do with the rest. So I have taken the avocado out of its skin, and I'm just going to rough mash it. Now, while I rough mash it, I'm going to squeeze it with a little bit of lemon. This will keep it from darkening. And I'm going to put on some sea salt. Actually, this is Utah real salt. And some pepper. So when I'm mashing the avocado, it's going to be mixing those things into it too. Just kind of a rough chop. All right, the avocado is ready, and we're just barely started on the 5 minutes here, so I'm not going to push the toast down until about 2 minutes before. So we'll be back when we're ready to push that toast down and just before we're ready to take the eggs out. All right, we're within 1 minute. The toast is done, so let me go get it. And I've already divided the avocado in half. Oh, that toast smells so good. Spreading the avocado around just a little bit. And I had some cherry tomatoes that were headed toward their final days, and so I decided to just go ahead and add those as well. And we're up. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to bring out the ring. Look how that turned out. Isn't that beautiful? Now we lost a little bit of the white, but oh well. All right, and then I'm just going to lift the ring, and the egg goes right on the top. Get a little bit of that white. And then do the second one. Letting it drain. Pull the ring right up. And here is our breakfast. So sprinkling just a little bit of pepper across the top. And we are ready for breakfast. So this is quick, and it is easy, and it is so nutritious. And we hope that you enjoyed this video, and we hope that you will enjoy some avocado toast. And there's a whole lot more that you could add to this meal, but this is perfect for us, and we're not going to clutter it up with anything else that adds calories or fats. So thanks for being with us, and we will see you at our next video.